this is Todd with Haas & Haas Real Estate, and I buy houses for cash. If you own a house and want to sell it fast at a fair price, call me at 859-888-1100. I can pay cash and close in as little as 10 days. I buy houses in any condition, any price range, in any location in Fayette and surrounding counties. If you own a house and want to sell it fast, call me today at 859-888-1100. That's 859-888-1100.
What's so great about being a Kroger Boost member? Free delivery on the Kroger products you love and more rewards like double fuel points. Boost by Kroger Plus, a new level of membership starting as low as $59 a year. Learn more at Kroger.com.
Midland and Boot Barn are teaming up. Go to WTVQ.com for your chance to win Midland's new CD and a $25 gift card to Boot Barn.
This is GMA3, what you need to know. GMA3.
A third hour of Good Morning America in the afternoon.
It's all about you. Lunchtime on ABC.
We are tracking a little bit of fog out there early this morning, but we're going to start to see improving conditions as you head throughout your day today. Full details coming up in your full forecast.
I'm Lee Cruz alongside with Haley Harmon. If you didn't catch us this morning from 5 to 7 on Good Morning Kentucky, no worries. We got a full hour of Good Day Kentucky for you right now.
That's right. Thanks for being with us here at 9 a.m. We've got a lot to come this morning. But first, let's kick things off with your headlines with Annie Brown.
Coming up on Good Day Kentucky, new details on the scary scene at the Kentucky State Fair over the weekend. Details straight ahead. Was a guilty plea expected tomorrow in connection to the Breonna Taylor case?
Good Day Kentucky starts now.
Welcome into Good Day Kentucky. I'm Annie Brown. Thanks for joining us. We're going to head straight over to weather this morning and check in with our meteorologist, Dylan Godet, for a look at today's forecast. Dylan, good morning. A little later than when I usually see you, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. And we dealt with some really dense fog early this morning, but we are starting to see some improvement to that low visibility. Taking a live look in Lexington on our Bluegrass Care Navigator sky view. Some low clouds with a little bit of light fog right now. This is definitely a better scene than what we were seeing earlier this morning. Still below a mile visibility being reported over at the airport. But again, I think we're going to see some improvement to that here shortly. Temperatures currently upper 60s, low 70s, pretty much across the board. 70 in Jackson, 72 in Hazard, 68 in the London-Corbin area. And also as you head down towards Williamsburg, sitting at 68 as well. Max HD radar and a satellite showing calm conditions locally. Even into southeast Kentucky, we saw a few showers early this morning, but now not seeing that currently. Temperatures will be reaching the low 80s by the afternoon with partly cloudy skies. Overnight tonight, we'll continue to see partly cloudy skies, but a little bit of fog will be developing as well. Nice conditions continue on into Tuesday as well. Details in your full forecast.
Kentucky State Police are now releasing more information on the scary scene taking place at the State Fair over the weekend. Police say they've arrested 9 people so far in connection to an incident that forced the fair to close early on Saturday night. Our Shakira Hawkins joins us now in studio with more details on what happened. Shakira?
That's right, Annie. State Police telling our Louisville affiliate, WHAS, they received reports of a disturbance in front of the fairgrounds around 9:20 Saturday night. The preliminary investigation found that a group of people caused panic at the fair with noise-making devices, which caused others to believe shots were fired. This led officials to do a soft close out of caution. Investigators say they found no evidence of a weapon being discharged, but said the investigation was ongoing. In total, 9 people have been arrested in connection to Saturday night's incident. 3 adults and 6 minors along with the arrest were all from Jefferson County. Their charges include disorderly conduct, menacing, possession of a stolen property, and possession of a handgun. The president and CEO of Kentucky Venues, David Beck, said the State Fair Board will continue to work closely with law enforcement as the investigation continues. Operation did return to normal on Sunday, and that will continue throughout the rest of the week. For ABC 36 News, I'm Shakira Hawkins.
A former Kentucky police detective intends to plead guilty tomorrow to a civil rights charge stemming from the botched drug raid that led to Breonna Taylor's fatal shooting in 2020. Now, according to the AP, former Louisville detective Kelly Goodlett is set to appear before a federal judge on Tuesday to enter her plea. The Courier-Journal reports Goodlett will plead guilty to one count of conspiring to violate Taylor's civil rights for helping falsify an affidavit for the police search of her apartment. And this comes just a few days after Sergeant Kyle Meany was just one of the two other officers charged by the U.S. Department of Justice earlier this month, was terminated from the Louisville Metro Police Department. And the Mercer County Schools community is mourning the loss of one of its students. The district posting to Facebook Sunday morning saying they are deeply saddened by the passing of 8th grader Griffin Baker, a student and baseball player at King Middle School in Harrodsburg. The school says Baker passed away due to injuries suffered in an ATV accident. Berea Community Schools have postponed the start of the new semester by almost a week due to COVID-19 concerns within the community. The district announcing that classes will finally start up this morning after it pushed back its original August 18th start date to rising COVID-19 levels in Madison County. Superintendent Diane Hatchett, in a statement released by the school, said the school did not have enough healthy staff ready for the August 18th start date. The district will make up for the missed days on November 21st and 22nd, which were originally planned as staff work days. A local radio legend, Carl Shannon, was known for putting on car shows for charity. Now on Sunday, Shannon's legacy was on full display as the community came together, remembering him through one of the things he loved most. Here's our Justin Walker with more.
Carl Shannon's voice ruled the radio stations for more than 40 years. He was also Waveland's Santa Claus and loved putting on car shows.
He supported a lot of the events that the local car shows would do.
So when he passed away in June at the age of 68, his annual car show at Waveland was left without an organizer. To honor him, his friends stepped up.
So we're honoring Carl. This show is in memory of him. This is his last car show.
Good friend Terry Malin says Carl was planning to step away this year from his annual car show. On Sunday, the tradition continued as people brought their classics out, all to raise money for the Friends of Waveland, a charity that was near to Shannon's heart.
Each entry gets a dash plaque. It's a little piece of memorabilia that they can put on the dash of their car. Reminds them that they were a part of this event.
Malin says he believes Carl was watching over them.
We miss him. He's still in our hearts, and he's a big part of the community, so his memory will live on for a long time.
In Lexington, Justin Walker, ABC 36 News.
And today begins Commerce Lexington's week-long celebration of local small businesses. There's a new deli in town. That all began with one man's love for Kentucky Wildcats. Big Blue Deli on North Limestone opened its doors just 2 weeks ago after its owner, Zach Wright, noticed a need for lunch spots downtown. And the best part, the deli's decorated with wall-to-wall UK memorabilia. Now, I talked to Wright about his love for UK and, of course, got to taste some of that food. Take a look. It all began with a love for the cats and a need for a lunch spot downtown.
So we saw kind of a need for a place that was sold out for UK, a place that people could come, see some old memorabilia, but also have like a common group of people that they're with.
Big Blue Deli, which opened just 2 weeks ago on North Limestone, is wall-to-wall UK memorabilia. Most of the Cats-themed decor is from owner Zach Wright's personal collection. He prides himself in having memorabilia from before the Calipari days. He says he's always had the idea to open a UK-themed deli in his head, being a huge fan himself.
I've been all over this world and watched Cats games in Asia. I've watched them. We watched one in Ireland. There's not much I want to do to make sure I can watch the Cats.
But it's not just the decor that's UK-themed. The food is, too. The deli's sandwiches are named after each of UK's basketball championship years and players. And dessert, well, that's a blue and white soft serve ice cream swirl. And you can enjoy your blue and white ice cream cone at real Rupp Arena bleachers that were in the arena from 1976 to 2019.
I sat so many games on these bleachers, like it's a real nostalgic thing for me. And I thought people would understand that and also want to have the same experience.
Wright says he wants to create a space where regulars feel welcome, making nameplates for each one.
We want to make sure that they know they're welcome here. They always have a seat here. So we started putting their name. That way they feel like they have a little piece of it as well.
And still to come, Dylan gives us a full look at that forecast. And new polling data shows Democratic candidates are rapidly gaining ground in key races across the country. Stay with us. We'll have your Nation View next.
Coming up on the next Lee and Haley show, we share some viewer mail with a guy in Mississippi who's obsessed.
Loves us. And we're playing the secret word game with Seth and Noah. Tune in to see who wins.
The nursing home abuse signs you need to look for include bed sores, broken bones, dehydration, and malnutrition. Hughes & Coleman is here to provide the legal help your family needs.
Control starts with a call to Hughes & Coleman, 800-800-4600.
During Toyota's national sales event, we're working hard to deliver new Toyotas so you can enjoy the last of summer. From hitting the rapids with a RAV4 hybrid, to kicking up sand in a Tundra, or camping out in a Highlander. Hey guys!
And nobody has more all-wheel drive vehicles like the legendary Toyota 4Runner. Get a rugged new 22 Tacoma with 1.9 APR financing. Plus, you get 2 years no-cost maintenance.
Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
My father chose cremation, but a funeral was important to my mom, my sisters, and me. So we did that first. Very personal, favorite pictures and belongings. Things that meant something to each of us growing up. Simple, nice. The way everyone wanted it. Care Cremation and Funeral Service. Your loved one never leaves our care.
Kentucky sports fans are looking for someone who loves the game as much as they do. Someone who can tell them their stories about their hometown players, because sports is about pride. I'm ABC 36 Sports Director Jeff Pecoro, and I am Kentucky Sports.
Estimated 5 million elders are abused or injured in nursing homes each year.
If you suspect that your loved one has been abused in a nursing home, control starts with a call. Hughes & Coleman, 800-800-4600.
Good morning, Kentucky. Meteorologist Dylan Goday here. Let's look at those weather headlines. Some patchy morning fog is starting to dissipate across the region. That's going to give way to partly cloudy skies. Maybe a few storms possible during the afternoon hours, with drier and warmer conditions continuing by the time the rest of the work week rolls around, especially Wednesday through Thursday into Friday. Conditions are looking drier out there. Visibility right now down below a mile visibility here in Lexington, 3 miles of visibility in Richmond, down to 5 miles in Somerset, 7 miles there towards Frankfort. Overall, not super dense out there for sure. We saw more dense of fog earlier this morning. Right now, just some low-hanging clouds, as you can see in Lexington on our Bluegrass Care Navigator Skyview. Those low clouds will also be dissipating throughout the day, giving way to a few more peaks of sunshine for the second half of your Monday. Temperatures right now, we've got upper 60s and low 70s across the board. 69 in Frankfort, 68 in Lexington. Same goes for our friends in Richmond as well. Somerset's at 70. Jackson and Hazard, they're into the low 70s as well. Max HD radar and satellite is showing calm conditions early this morning. We are seeing a few clouds dissipating, and again, those areas of fog. Heavy rain has now moved off towards the east, and really a lot of it dissipated overnight. Cold front that moved through yesterday is now to our east, and that's going to fire up most of those showers and thunderstorms east of central and eastern Kentucky. But we'll still see some pop-up showers and storms developing, especially as you head towards the afternoon hours. Conditions will start to turn partly cloudy with those pop-up showers and storms really right around lunchtime. Then as you head into your Tuesday morning, some areas of fog will be developing, especially into the river valleys, before we start to dry on up and clear on up by the time the afternoon hours roll around. Maybe a stray shower or storm. I think we're staying mainly dry. I think Futurecast is overdoing that chance for tomorrow. Now, as you head into your Wednesday morning, some valley fog will be possible. And by the late afternoon hours, mostly sunny skies, temperatures into the low to mid 80s. Muggy meter over the next 6 days. Again, not super impressive. Dew points into the 60s for the most part. You're going to be feeling pretty comfortable Wednesday. Start to see a return of that humidity heading into your weekend. And that's going to be ahead of some shower and storm chances. For your day today, though, a few clouds, 82 with a few storms also possible with a northwesterly breeze continuing. Tonight, 62, stray storm once again possible early tonight, but I think most areas do stay dry, and then we'll see some patchy fog developing as you head into the first half of your day on Tuesday. 84 there for Tuesday, 85 on into Wednesday, mostly sunny, and we'll see a go day on the way there for your hump day. Thursday, Friday, start to see some humidity returning, and that's going to be followed by some storm chances as you head into your weekend with temperatures returning to the low to mid 80s.
Now, with the midterm elections just around the corner, new polling data shows Democratic candidates are rapidly gaining ground in key races across the country. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell now getting backlash for admitting Democrats may be able to hold on to the Senate. Now, this comes as a new poll shows voters are concerned about threats to democracy, even more than the economy. ABC's M. Wynn has what we can expect for the midterms from Washington.
Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell tamping down expectations that his party can win back both the House and Senate in the fast approaching midterms.
There's probably a greater likelihood the House flips than the Senate. Senate races are just different. They're statewide. Candidate quality has a lot to do with the outcome.
Former President Trump calling the Republican leader a broken down hack over his election prediction. He and most Republicans criticizing the country's record high inflation under the Biden administration, hoping for a red wave. But after several legislative wins, including a sweeping tax and climate bill signed into law last week, Democrats say the political winds are shifting.
We've been counted out for a while now, but we are having a comeback.
From Texas to Ohio to Pennsylvania, polls are backing up that argument.
Everywhere you look these days, there's a poll showing a Democrat tied or even ahead in states they were expected to lose.
Top of voters' minds, according to a new NBC poll. Threats to democracy at 21%, ahead of cost of living at 16%. According to the survey, 57% of voters also say investigations into the alleged wrongdoing by Trump should continue. President Biden's approval rating, however, sticking to a low 42%, though his handling of the economy did go up by 7 points from May.
This comes as a federal appeals court temporarily stopped a ruling mandating Senator Lindsey Graham testify in the investigation into pro-Trump efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election. M. Wynn, ABC News, Washington.
Coming up after this break, we got to look at consumer news with Lee and Haley. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
After an injury, it's almost always the other side's insurance company, not the individual that we go up against. That's why size matters. There's only one, Morgan & Morgan.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services. Babies harmed at birth may need expensive care even during the best of times, and today's uncertainty can make matters worse. These costs can quickly drain a family's savings. If your baby suffered a birth injury, you can turn to Sokolov Law. You may be eligible for money. Call now. We have registered nurses on staff who can review your situation. If something went wrong before, during, or immediately after delivery, or if your child was sent to the NICU, received cooling therapy, or later experienced other symptoms of a birth injury, such as seizures, missed milestones, limp muscles, or an inability to sit up, crawl, or walk, you may have a case.
For more information about compensation for birth injuries, call 800-208-0871. 800-208-0871. That's 800-208-0871. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
Family fitter, bath fitter. Style fitter, bath fitter. You fitter, bath fitter. We install beautiful tubs that fit perfectly over your old one with no mess or demo. Get the bath you want in a day with quality that lasts a lifetime. It just fits. Bath fitter.
Call 859-809-0008 today to book your free in-home consultation. Call now.
We're all, as a world, going through something right now.
Gotta get up real soon.
It's been challenging. But you know what? Keep marching on.
Good morning, sunshine.
A challenge we face today, a brighter tomorrow.
You're watching Good Day Kentucky on ABC 36.
Welcome back, everybody. In consumer news today, French automaker Bugatti has unveiled what it hopes will be the world's fastest convertible.
Could also be the most expensive, with a price tag of $5 million. The 1,600 horsepower Mistral, not mistrial.
Oh,
that would be
gosh.
a heck of a car, though. Revealed to the public Friday in Carmel, California. Now, according to Bugatti, only 99 of these will be made, and they all have to be sold.
Yeah, they've all been sold already.
What, they have? I thought they had to sell them.
Well, they do.
They've been sold already?
They're all
$5 million.
for.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, a lot of rich people out there, and we are not any of those people.
I'm sweating the lease on mine. Bugatti has not said what the expected top speed of the Mistral might be. The last time Bugatti could claim to have the fastest convertible in the world was 2013, when its Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse Cabriolet went 254 miles an hour.
Yes. The current top speed record holder for convertibles is made by Hennessy Performance Engineering out of Texas.
Oh, Hennessy, huh? They're in that too now.
They're everywhere.
It's a $3 million, 1,800 horsepower Venom F5 Roadster reached a speed of 265.6 miles an hour in 2016.
It's like all these companies are competing for the longest name for these cars, I feel like.
You got to pay for it.
And I like that you have the read for all of the names of the cars.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Convertibles typically have lower top speeds than hardtop cars because of their poorer aerodynamics.
Yeah. Well, the 2022 outlook for Kohl's ain't looking so hot. The retailer says it expects full year sales to fall 5 to 6% compared to a year ago.
Yeah, it's blaming high inflation for preventing shoppers from spending money. Kohl's shares also fell more than 7% on Thursday.
The retailer is trying a variety of tactics to stay relevant, including partnering with Sephora to open in some of its locations. Other chains like Target and Walmart are stuck with excess inventory that it can't clear.
Yeah, for Kohl's, though, the chain's inventory in the quarter was 48% above where it stood at the same time last year. Kohl's has more than 1,100 stores with $18 billion in annual sales. It is the largest department store chain in the country, which I did not realize. Kohl's,
I didn't know that either.
Now the current largest department store chain.
So that just relegates it just to clothing, pretty much, because Target has got to be considered a grocer as well.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
In furniture. I don't think Kohl's does anything but clothing, correct? That's how it meets this definition?
I think so. I've never bought any produce in a Kohl's.
Well, I have.
Have you?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I want to thank Sally for selling me that.
Sweetheart.
The Securities and Exchange Commission is gearing up to fine many of Wall Street's biggest banks a total of $1 billion.
The bank's employees are accused of using WhatsApp and other messaging services, which is in violation of SEC rules.
Under those rules and those of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, traders are supposed to preserve client messages.
But when many employees started working from home during the pandemic, the paper trail keeping track of communications was often lost.
So the SEC is targeting Bank of America, Barclays, Citigroup, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and the Deutsche Bank, among others.
Regulators also worry that sending financial secrets over personal devices raises the rise of hackers breaking in.
Or risk, yeah.
Sure.
The fines are expected to be levied by September 30th, the end of the federal government's current fiscal year.
Yes. Okay, let's get to your health news now. As monkeypox spreads in the U.S., so does its impact. The White House says it's making 1.8 million vaccine doses available for order starting today.
That's as the country's struggling to catch up with demand. Critics say the U.S. is playing catch-up as monkeypox spreads and affects more people.
The White House says it's already distributed about 1 million vaccines and has an agreement to get more than 5 million more vials.
Now, Mecklenburg County, North Carolina, was the first place to receive extra doses for a public LGBTQ event. It offered them at the Charlotte Pride Festival over the weekend.
New York is reporting its first case in a minor, and last month the CDC identified 2 infected children. Officials say parents shouldn't worry about their kids at school, though, but some college students say they are taking notice. Don't go anywhere. More Good Day Kentucky after the break.
Ashley's Labor Day mattress sale is going on now. Save up to $1,000 on select adjustable mattress sets. Or get 0% interest for 5 years on top bedding brands. For a limited time only at Ashley.
Since my mother got cancer from smoking, I've learned a lot of things. Like how to help her out of bed, how to keep track of her medication, and how to keep her spirits up.
The people you love are worth quitting for. You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because this right here is a Papa John's Papa Bowl. No crust, just piping hot toppings and melty cheese in an oven-baked bowl. Better ingredients, better pizza, now in a bowl, Papa John's.
At Wiseway, we're ready to deal on lighting and accessories you can't find online. So hurry in for the Let's Make a Deal sale. 2 days of amazing deals. August 26th and 27th at the Wiseway showroom in Lexington, formerly Kentucky Lighting. There's never been anything like it. Designer lighting and accessories on sale, where you determine the price you pay. So go ahead, make us an offer during the Let's Make a Deal sale. August 26th and 27th at Wiseway in Lexington on Winchester Road.
A lot of firms out there are not allowed to do tax planning. Their mother company won't allow them to even engage or actually even talk about tax planning. The deeper we got into it, we're like, how can you not do tax planning when you're talking about investments? So we had to become a fiduciary firm to go out on our own. Once we became our own firm, we decided that tax planning was going to play a key instrument in the overall planning that Family Wealth Group does. This is one of the areas that makes us really different from a lot of your firms.
4 days only at Ashley's Labor Day Early Access Sale. Buy one, get one half off. Plus, get 0% interest for 12 months. That's right. Buy this queen bed and get the dresser half off. In store Friday through Monday only at Ashley.
To a child battling a critical illness, a wish can feel like a dream. But with your help, it isn't out of reach. Wishes are an important part of medical treatment. A chance for kids to see themselves stronger, braver, to see that the impossible is possible. Wishes can give kids the strength to fight, to get better, to grow up. Where there's a wish, there's a way.
You're watching Good Day Kentucky on ABC 36.
Welcome back to Good Morning Kentucky. Now we got a new segment for the morning show, Motorsports, with our resident motorsports expert, Dylan. Can you drive a stick? That's the first question.
I actually can.
Okay, because if you can't, this segment is done as we speak.
Yes.
All right, so why are you the motorsport expert?
Well, I can promise you, especially here in Kentucky, I'm one of the biggest motorsports fans in general, whether
You're a
it's dirt
gearhead.
racing, yes, or drag racing, NASCAR racing, Formula One, IndyCar. I love it all, and I like to experience all the different kinds of motorsports too. So that's something I've liked since I was a kid. So
all right, so what is the big headline? Let's start with that. Over the weekend, what happened?
Well, this weekend, 2 of the 3 big series, IndyCar and Formula One, were off this weekend, and that led to all eyes on NASCAR. There's a big race this weekend at Watkins Glen. And for the first time in NASCAR history, 7 different countries were represented by the drivers in the race, including Finland's own Formula One champion, Kimi Räikkönen, who, didn't perform very well in the race, but he's one of the few Formula One drivers to actually, switch it up, race in NASCAR. So that was very cool for him.
How well do those Formula One guys do in NASCAR occasionally when they jump?
Well, it's very challenging to do the two, to change up between an open wheel versus, a stock car. It was a road course race, so it kind of fit into his wheelhouse there. So it was really cool to see him, showing his talent. He ended up wrecking when he was racing in the top 10. So,
well, the last time I saw that was Sacha Baron Cohen, of course, taking on Will Ferrell. If you'll remember that, that's the last time I saw a European be successful in NASCAR.
And it's not really that the stereotype, because there's several. We've got Daniel Suarez, he's from Mexico, but he's actually doing very well in NASCAR. But that is fun.
But it looked like it was a wet track, though. It didn't look like it was fun.
Yes, it was raining at the beginning of the race, which actually really helped out Kimi because he was flying through the field. And most of the NASCAR drivers, they don't race in rain all the time, so it definitely made tires.
What are we doing? Yeah,
it definitely made for some exciting racing there. But the race itself was very exciting at the end. 2 teammates actually kind of got into each other, Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott. Kyle Larson pushed Chase Elliott out of the way.
Rubin's
to
racing.
Win the race.
That's all I know. Rubin is racing.
And Rubin is racing, but Chase Elliott was not very happy with Kyle Larson after that, considering their teammates. But Kyle Larson won his 2nd win of the year. The NASCAR playoffs do start in 2 weeks. So next week is the last race of the regular season, and then they go on to the playoffs, which will be exciting then as well.
By the way, I haven't had a chance to watch, but everybody wants me to watch that Netflix series about Formula One.
Oh, my goodness.
I got to check that out?
So good, yes.
Okay.
It's actually appealing, Formula One to the younger crowd. And their ratings are skyrocketing right now because of that show.
All right, resident gearhead, Dylan Godet.
That's right.
Time now is 5:52, and coming up next, we got your national view. Plus, we're going to take a look at a scratch forecast, whatever that means.
Yes, we'll have a look at that coming up after this. Stay with us.
Kentucky has a long and storied sports history, and for once, we're not talking about horse racing or basketball. We'll throw the spotlight on just a few examples tied to artifacts here at the Kentucky Historical Society.
Well, we can't begin a conversation about Kentucky sports without thinking about Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, I think, represents how Kentucky sports elevates itself beyond that of just the exploits and the successes that they have in their respective sport. Muhammad Ali is born in Louisville, 1942. He's actually named Cassius Clay after his father, who himself was named after the 19th century abolitionist. So what a wonderful connection to make to the passion and career of Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali has lots of successes in the ring. He has 6 Golden Glove championships in Kentucky. He's a national Golden Glove winner. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He shocked Sonny Liston at the age of 22 in his first of 3 world heavyweight championships. But Ali goes on to use this fame for a much larger story and passion. He's outspoken about civil rights, and his worldwide leadership in civil rights is probably what we remember him most. So obviously, Muhammad Ali is a Kentucky sports legend, a Kentucky treasure, and we have some of his items here at the Kentucky Historical Society. We have his white boxing robe and gloves, and the robe is embroidered with Muhammad Ali stitched into the side of the robe. So while the Ali robe is one of the most iconic items that we have in our collection, sometimes history is also being told by other items. For example, we have the boxing robe of Bill Caskey, who serves in the Navy and comes back after his service and actually trains in the same boxing gym in Louisville that was with Muhammad Ali. Did they spar together? We don't know. They were in different weight classes, but we do know that Bill Caskey and Muhammad Ali were training together. We have many Kentucky sports legend items here at the Kentucky Historical Society. For example, we have the SEC Memorial Coliseum basketball floor where Rupp's teams would have played upon. We also have Olympic gold medals from Kentuckians who participated in the Olympics. Many items that you have to come down here to the Kentucky Historical Society to take it all in.
To learn more about these Kentucky sports artifacts, visit us online at history.ky.gov. From the Kentucky History Center and Museums in downtown Frankfort, I'm Doug High.
Missing teeth? Tired of dentures? We can help. Call now to receive custom dental implants. Dental Concepts and Implant Center offers modern care and the latest technology to help you regain your smile and enjoy your favorite foods again. Call now to schedule your free consultation.
Hey everybody, Joe with Kirsten, and this morning we're back on site at a local shower installation to get an inside look at how West Shore Home is fast becoming America's most admired home remodeling brand.
That's right, Joe. So every day across America, we're showing homeowners what a fast, easy, and convenient home remodeling experience looks like with our one-day installations. So let's go inside and see what we're working with today. So this homeowner is replacing their old shower with something new and more modern. What happens with these old fiberglass units? Over the years, the outer layer starts to break down, and that causes stains and mildew. So today, we're going to remove this entire unit down to the studs and replace it with a brand new, beautiful walk-in shower. We know that people are busy this time of the year, so we're going to have this done by the end of the day, and they can use it tomorrow.
Now, Kirsten, we know West Shore offers hundreds of styles and accessories for showers and baths, so what are we installing today?
So this is what we're doing. We're going to add the standard shower grab bars and shelves throughout the shower. We're also going to have a rain shower head and a fold-down shower seat. We're going to top it off with some beautiful shower doors on the outside. So by the end of this afternoon, this place is going to look amazing.
Okay, job's not done yet, but it already looks incredible. We'll let the crew place the shower doors and we'll check back in a few minutes. Out of all the showers I've seen, I do believe this one's my favorite. Take a look. I just love these walls. They have the look and the feel of real tile, and the accessories they chose, they just pull the whole shower together. Folks, if you've been putting off that shower or bath project, call the experts at West Shore Home. They can completely transform your shower or bath, and they can do it in as little as one day. It's their Labor Day sale. For a limited time, get free installation on all shower and bath projects, plus 18 months of no payments and no interest financing. Call West Shore Home now.
You're invited to come be our guest this Sunday at Southland. For service times and campus locations, head over to our website at southland.church.
Missing teeth? Tired of dentures? We can help. Call now to receive custom dental implants. Dental Concepts and Implant Center offers modern care and the latest technology to help you regain your smile and enjoy your favorite foods again. Call now to schedule your free consultation.
You're watching Good Day Kentucky on ABC 36.
Welcome back, everybody, to Good Day Kentucky. Let's get you up to date on your entertainment news.
Start with Idris Elba went up against Brad Pitt at the box office. Who won? Well, neither.
That's right. David Daniel has the early estimates for the weekend's top 5 films.
Excuse me, sir.
DC League of Super Pets fell to 5th place on ticket sales of $5.8 million. $5.9 million gave Top Gun Maverick 4th and a domestic total of $683 million, passing Avengers Infinity War for number 6 all time. Bullet Train slowed to 3rd in its 3rd weekend, grossing $8 million. Idris Elba and Beast opened in 2nd place. The adventure thriller made $11.6 million. A super start for Dragon Ball Super Superhero. The latest movie in the Japanese animated franchise easily topped the chart, debuting with $20.1 million. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
The tragic actress Anne Heche has sent fans scrambling to find copies of her autobiography.
But her book, Call Me Crazy, published 2 decades ago, has been out of print for years. Copies of the book for sale on Amazon have been rebranded as collectibles.
Once heavily discounted, a copy of the book now sells for prices ranging from $300 to $950. It's not clear if she was working on another book as followed up before her death.
Heche died at the age of 53 last Sunday, 9 days after she was critically injured in a fiery car crash.
You know, and I do think, a lot of people are kind of looking more into her history and what had made her a star. Obviously, her death's so tragic, but it is getting people to look at kind of her body of work.
Yeah, in the late 90s, early 2000s, she was...
When she really kind of
she was
shot
one of the
to
hottest
fame.
properties in Hollywood as far as an actress. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
She was great.
Following her death earlier this month, AMC Theaters is re-releasing Olivia Newton-John's classic film Grease. This weekend, 135 theaters will show the 1978 musical with tickets costing just $5.
$1 from each ticket will even go to breast cancer research. Newton-John died August 8th after several bouts with cancers over the years.
One of my favorites.
I know.
Had a crush on her.
Everybody did. Ugh.
Well, mine was special, so don't just lump me in with everybody.
Sorry, you're right.
That should be fun, though. A lot of people are probably going to definitely go to check out to see that for sure.
So good. Oh, iconic.
This isn't good news for us Americans. We spent more time watching streaming services than cable TV last month. When I say us, I'm talking about television, broadcasting, cable, because that's
right.
This is the first time it's ever happened, by the way.
I know, this is crazy. According to new Nielsen data, streaming captured 34.8% of TV viewing time in July, while cable TV viewing was at 34.4%.
The total time U.S. viewers spent streaming jumped over 22% from a year earlier. Cable TV declined by almost 9%.
Yeah, so you got your Netflix, the Hulu, and Prime Video were among the many platforms which set records for viewing time. Nielsen found that Netflix was the most watched streaming service in July, bolstered in part by its Stranger Things franchise.
Now say it with Dylan and I.
The Hulu.
No, it's just Hulu.
It's the Hulu.
Don't say the Hulu. It's just Hulu. The latest data shows that streaming services have mushroomed over recent years, becoming an integral part of in-home viewing habits. We got to get streaming, y'all. I know you can watch our show on WTVQ.com. That's internet streaming, but it's not on a streaming service. We got to get on there.
We got to get a platform.
We got to get a platform.
Okay.
If you started your own streaming service, what would it be called?
The Lee.
The Lee. Excellent.
Yes, it would.
I like that.
Today's entertainment report includes an argument among MCU fans that appears to finally have an answer.
David Daniel has that and more in the Hollywood Minute.
My theory.
Oh, God.
Steve Rogers did not have a girlfriend before he went into the service.
Says who?
The History Channel. So
in She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, Jennifer Walters is obsessed with whether Steve Rogers, the longtime Captain America, is a virgin. It turns out there's a definitive answer to that question, long debated among Marvel fans, and it comes straight from Marvel Studios chief Kevin Feige. You'll find the answer, where else, in the first episode mid-credits scene of She-Hulk Attorney at Law, now playing on Disney+.
Hello, Angel.
Here's your latest look at Lily Rose Depp and Abel the Weeknd Tesfaye in The Idol, set in the LA pop music industry. The series, created by Tesfaye, Reza Fahim, and Euphoria creator Sam Levinson, is coming soon to HBO and HBO Max. Music from Panic at the Disco. Don't Let the Light Go Out is off the band's latest album, Viva Las Vengeance. The group launches a tour in support of the album September 8th in Austin, Texas. Tickets and the album are on sale now. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Tongue Torch, Zax Sauce. Tongue Torch and Zax Sauce? With Zaxby's chicken finger plate, the question is not will you sauce those hand-breaded fingers? The question is, can you get extra napkins? Endless sauce abilities, only at Zaxby's.
In a wreck? If the insurance company's trying to tempt you with a small settlement check, don't take the bait.
I'm attorney Daryl Isaacs. Don't let the insurance company off the hook for your medical bills, lost wages, and pain and suffering. We'll fight hard to reel you in every dollar you deserve. We've recovered over $2 billion for our clients. Now we're ready to reel it in for you.
Call 877-ALL-7. One call, that's all.
So small, so smart. Hearing aids that I can personalize to each ear right from here. Brilliant. Better hearing made smarter. That's the Irigo difference.
Can you believe someone thought this would help you hear better and no one will notice it? Genius. Now this is Irigo, made to be heard, not seen.
Shop our Labor Day sale for $300 off Irigo 6.
During Sleep Outfitters Labor Day sale, save up to $1,000 on adjustable sets from Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster. With 0 interest for up to 6 years, payments start at just $23. Get free delivery plus free weekly gifts valued up to $300. Only at Sleep Outfitters.
Oh, boy. What? We better get out of here. That clown is about to hit a water line.
He didn't contact 811 to mark the underground utilities. Nope, you saw that coming. Too bad he didn't.
Know what's below. 811 before you did.
Zaxby's Chicken Finger Plate comes with 12 dippable, dunkable, do it any way you wantable sauces. And a plate of our hand-breaded fingers. Oh, and don't forget the napkins. Famous fried chicken, endless sauceabilities. Only at Zaxby's.
Good morning again, Kentucky. Meteorologist Dylan Goday here with another look at those weather headlines. Morning fog, that's fading right now. Going to give way to partly cloudy skies, even some mostly cloudy skies for some areas this morning. And we'll also see a few storms possible later on today. That's going to lead to some drier and warmer conditions on the way for the rest of your week, starting with your day on Tuesday, lasting through Thursday and Friday before storm chances return as you head into your weekend. Visibility out there right now, improving here in Lexington, up to 3 miles of visibility. 7 miles in Richmond, 6 miles there in Frankfort, and then 10 miles for most of the other areas. Here's a live look in Richmond. Notice the low cloud cover still hanging on out there. Good news is we're not seeing that fog at the surface like we were seeing earlier on this morning. Current conditions there in Richmond, we've got a temperature at 70 degrees, dew point of 68, with a calm northwesterly breeze. Temperatures elsewhere, 72 in Danville now, 71 in Jackson, 72 in Hazard, 68 in the London Corbin areas, and then 70 in Somerset and Williamsburg, 68 there for Moorhead. Max HG radar showing some shower activity into southeast Kentucky early this morning. We did see some heavy showers and strong storms into southern Kentucky overnight, but those have now pushed off towards the east, and we're continuing to see improving conditions throughout the rest of the day. Again, a pop-up shower storm will be possible later on, but most of that moisture is going to be off towards the east into the mountains of West Virginia, and down into Tennessee and North Carolina as well. Futurecast radar and satellite keeps those clouds and a few showers and thunderstorms possible into the afternoon. Most areas, though, as you can see here, staying dry. And once the sun sets this evening, we'll likely see a lot of the storm activity dissipate. Now, to start your Tuesday, some patchy fog will once again be possible. And then we should clear on out by the afternoon. I think a stray storm may be possible there on Tuesday. For the most part, many areas are going to be dry. Now, by the time Wednesday morning rolls around, that's where we'll see some patchy fog in the morning hours. Temperatures falling into the low to mid 60s before warming on up into the low to mid 80s by the time the afternoon rolls around. Muggy meter of the next 6 days. Not too muggy this week. We're actually going to be feeling pretty comfortable for your Tuesday into Wednesday. Thursday, Friday, and into Saturday, we'll eventually start to see that humidity increase, and that's going to lead to some added storm chances by the time the weekend rolls around. For your Monday, though, a few storms possible, 82 degrees. I think, again, most areas do stay dry today, but have that umbrella and the rain jacket handy just in case. Tonight, 62, a stray storm will once again be possible with some patchy fog developing as well. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. We are dry Tuesday, Wednesday, into Thursday and Friday with some clouds returning. We are going to see those temperatures climbing into the upper 80s by the time Saturday and Sunday roll around with those storm chances increasing. So make sure you are staying up to date with the changing forecast for this weekend with the ABC 36 Storm Team.
Coming off a 10-win season and a Citrus Bowl victory, Kentucky football enters the season ranked in the preseason AP poll for the first time in over 40 years. The Cats are ranked 20th in the AP and 21st in the coaches. But it's not about where you are before the season starts. It's all about where you finish. Head coach Mark Stoops is excited about the recognition UK is receiving, but is focused on where they stand come January.
Again, I've said this many times when we weren't ranked. I'd rather see where we're at the end of the year, right? And that's still the same. I want to be ranked much higher than we are right now at the end of the season. So it is what it is. I have no control over that stuff. And I like this team. I like the focus they have. We need to do some things better. We'll challenge them. We'll work on that. But overall, I like their mindset.
One player who is expected to play a big part in Kentucky's success this season is Virginia Tech transfer wide receiver Tavion Robinson. Another Robinson transferred to UK, and things worked out for him. I'm talking about Wandale, who left Nebraska to join the Cats and went on to set the program's single-season receiving yards record last season. Besides the two sharing the same last name, they also share some similarities on the field.
Both are extremely football smart. I mean, Wandale, we could put him in any position at any play, and he'd know what he's doing, and Tavion's the same way. And we've been able to do a lot of great things with him by putting him at Z, putting him at F, just moving him around, trying different things with him, and he just gets it. And that's where I think they're most similar, is just their football IQ and their ability to be kind of moved around like a chess piece within the offense and get them into positions where we want them to be.
On Saturday, former UK hoop star and Philadelphia 76ers guard Tyrese Maxey put on a free basketball camp for kids ages 7 to 12 in Lexington at the Joe Kraft Center, where he passed along advice on how to be a great player. Now, Maxey went on to talk about how important camps like this were to him as a kid.
It meant a lot to me because I was able to go to a few NBA camps like this when I was younger. I was able to go to the LaMarcus Aldridge camp, and then I also was able to go to the Chris Bosh camp. So to be able to come to this camp free, I wanted it to be like somewhere where everybody could come. No one had no limitations. It was just the first 200 or however many people that we that signed up. I wanted to be anybody, no matter what the background was. And I wanted a fair opportunity for everybody.
The Cincinnati Bengals dropped to 0-2 in the preseason. The Giants win 25-22. Former Wildcat Wandale Robinson had 3 catches in the game, but for a loss of 3 yards. We have one more week left until we officially kick off the season. It's a Super Bowl rematch on Saturday. The Bengals play the Rams to end the preseason. That wraps things up for sports. I'm Chris Bolton.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for a Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare with a 0 or low plan premium. Call now. We can answer your questions and help you enroll over the phone. WellCare provides access to essential benefits that go beyond original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage with free home delivery. Plus, extra benefits like free over-the-counter healthcare items, free transportation, free gym membership, and home-delivered meals. Get more access to care with WellCare's telehealth services, including online doctor visits and a 24-hour nurse advice line. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be perfect for you. Call 1-877-281-9602. Now, that's 1-877-281-9602.
I was driving home from practice, and I remember seeing this car coming right towards me, and a huge, loud. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't going to be able to play. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
Dear Diary, today we spent the day at the Kentucky Horse Park. There were so many different type of horses. The biggest horse that I ever seen was ran in a trolley. Even the cops rode on horses. I met a Kentucky Derby winner and his name was Funnyside. He was my favorite. Who knew they had all these shiny trophies? They gave me a big horse to ride. It was awesome. And I can't wait to go back. What will you experience at the Kentucky Horse Park?
Coming up on the next Lee and Haley show, we share some viewer mail with a guy in Mississippi who's obsessed.
Loves us. And we're playing the secret word game with Seth and Noah. Tune in to see who wins.
You're watching Good Day Kentucky on ABC 36.
Welcome back. Now let's get to your Good Day Kentucky talkers. Now, Dylan, we missed you last week. What did you do over the weekend?
Well, first I want to give Chad a big thank you for filling in for me Thursday and Friday. But
Absolutely
I went back to West Virginia. I went to the West Virginia State Fair, and that was a lot of fun. I stayed on a farm, which was even cool as well. And you could see I fed a baby calf there. Witnessed the calf being born.
I was going to say, you helped birth a calf, didn't you?
I helped to birth the calf. Then I was the second one to ever feed the calf as well.
And what did you name that
That was an
calf?
interesting... I think the name of the calf is going to be Kentucky after me as well. But that's a view of the farm there in Greenbrier County, West Virginia. Thank you to the Ridgeway family and the Ridgeland Cattle Company, which is the name of that farm. Also saw a concert, Zach Bryan, big country music star in the making there. And then also there's another view of the West Virginia State Fair. It was a great time with some friends. I really enjoyed it, but definitely the highlight was feeding that baby calf.
Yeah. And what was your favorite part of the fair? I feel like you really enjoyed
The
that.
concert. The concert was really, and I met also, I didn't include this in the picture, but I met Baby Dog, which is Governor Jim Justice's pet bulldog.
A true celebrity.
Yes,
No way.
she's basically the queen of West Virginia, and I
course
met
she
her,
is.
and I got to pet her and take a picture with her. So that was a highlight for sure.
Absolutely love that.
And lots of fair food, funnel cakes. I rode this ride called the Tornado, which is a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Going to have to go check out the Kentucky State Fair now.
You really do.
Yes.
Maybe it'll be better than the West Virginia State Fair. You never know.
Maybe. I would
You
love
never
to
know.
see all the fairs. Maybe even go up to Indiana State Fair. It's also going on right now.
That would be fun, too.
Yep.
Well, we just wanted to check in and make sure we knew where you were the past 2 days.
Yeah, I won't always tell where I'm at, but when it's something fun like that, I will share.
All right. Well, if lack of internet access was keeping you from climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, as you do, you're in luck.
Tanzania's information ministry has installed high-speed internet to serve climbers on Africa's tallest mountain. Now, this is this is ridiculous.
I know. It's designed for those adventurers who feel that if they can't post themselves summiting on Instagram, it's like it never happened.
Right now, the coverage is good up to 12,000 feet, which provides coverage for about 2/3 of the mountain.
Now, plans to extend the coverage will peak next door at 19,000 feet are in place for the end of the year.
The move has been welcomed in Tanzania as a boost to tourism, but others wish there was better access in remote villages, which I think is much more important than putting it at the top of a mountain.
Yes, and I feel like we get so caught up in this culture, wanting to always post things. It's like, why can't we just enjoy
it, yeah.
things
Take
as we're doing that?
Take in the memories with your own eyes and not share it on Instagram.
Exactly. Maybe share some of that service.
Or take the picture and wait till you get to the bottom of the mountain to post it. Imagine that.
There you go. Imagine that. Well, what's the buzz? Every third Saturday of August is World Honeybee Day. Did you know that?
Did not know that. It's a time to celebrate the humble insect that brings you all those wonderful colors in the spring, of course. Flowers aren't the only aren't the only joy bees bring to your day, though.
They can grab a spoonful of sweet honey to help honor World Honeybee Day. The nuanced flavors of honey are influenced by whatever plants the honeybees visited to make it. Did you know that? Because I did, actually. I don't know much about bees, but I did know that.
You did?
Yes.
That is cool. That farm also had beehives
No
and
way.
stuff. Yeah. So
No way.
I didn't really see those, but I think that's really important. A lot of people are doing that now, so.
Absolutely.
You can use it almost anywhere you would normally use other sweeteners, that's being the honey. Some people also believe using local honey helps control allergies, which I agree with that. I've had local honey.
That makes
Some
sense.
nice local honey is very good.
It does make sense. Well, if a honeybee happens to land on your food, drink, or even on you, just let it go about its business. It'll soon move on.
Yep,
Good advice.
Honeybees aren't quick to sting, and they won't do it unless they perceive a threat. So that was actually on Saturday, but we're going to celebrate it every day.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know if this has anything to do with honeybees, but let's get a quick check of that weather before we head out.
Yeah, we're dealing with pretty calm conditions this week. I kind of said it's kind of a boring forecast this week, which is what I said about last week, which we can enjoy these boring forecasts. We saw the strong storms over the weekend, especially yesterday. A lot of areas dealt with some stronger storms. So definitely be prepared for a storm or two possible today. But outside of that, pretty calm conditions are anticipated.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll catch you tomorrow. See you then.
See y'all then. Be sure to join us for News at Noon as well.